Last night on the Golden Globes, all them celebrities looked so good. They were glowing. They looked like 15 years younger than they were. So I did some research on their beauty tips and what it is that they're doing to look more beautiful. And it just made me realize that Erudcators and celebrities really don't have much in common. So I wanted to show you some of the things they're doing versus some of the things that Erudcators are doing for beauty tips. This is one of the things that celebrities are doing. It's called an Evian Bath. They're filling bathtubs with Evian water and soaking in it for a good bath. It's $6,000. You know what Erudcators do for a good bath? They lock the door. That's right. Then we ain't got no kids going, what's going on in there? And we get hot water. That's a good bath for Erudcator, a locked door and hot water. Family ain't used all the hot water and the hot water heater is working. That's what we like. You know what? Erudcators ain't got no money right now. So for $100, I'll send the Erudcator over to any celebrity's house and they can fill your bathtub with some Aquafina water, and then they can stand there and hand feed you some Dove chocolates. That'll save you $5,900 right there. Who in the world wants a bathtub full of water for $6,000? That's crazy. Look at this. Here's another thing celebrities are doing, the escargot. They're putting snails on their faces. The snails are walking all over there and cleaning up their faces like they're some kind of aquarium. You know what Erudcators use snails for? Aquariums. We don't even eat them. And here's the question I have on this. When you're done with the snail sucking up all the dirt on your face, what's left? Snail slime. What you gonna do with it? Well, you're gonna do an Erudcator facial. You're gonna put some Dove soap on a washcloth and wash your face off. That's what a facial is for an Erudcator. Why didn't you do that in the first place? That's crazy. And look at this one. This is even crazier. It's bird poo facial. It's a bird poo facial. Celebrities are smearing bird poo all over their face to clean their faces. That's absolutely unbelievable. Here's what I thought about this. Who came up with this? Were they like walking out in the park or something and a bird pooed on their face, and when they cleaned it off, they were like, oh, this side of my face is so much better where the bird poo was. Let's go smear it all over our faces. Bird poo facial. You know what? Again, we ain't got no money. For $100, I'll have a Erudcator collect some bird poo and wipe it on your face all by themselves, and they can even clean it off with some Dove soap. Your face is going to feel great. A bird poo facial. Who in the world did that? And look at this. This is called a thread lift. That's right, to look extra young, which is why they're looking extra young. They go to the doctors, and the doctors use some thread, and they sew up their faces, and it pulls it back like this. Look how young I look over here. But here's the question. That thread's eventually going to break, and you're going to go back looking like a 90-year-old grandma. And don't you think this hurts a little bit? Who's going to let your doctor sew you up with some thread? You know what Erudcators do for a facial? They get some of this. It's Scotch tape right here. It's free because you can get it out of the supply closet. And watch right here. I just put this on my eye right here and then pull this part of my eye back, and it's like a facial. Look right here. Old man, young man. Old man, young man. Guess how much this cost? 5 cents. Who in the world's going to let a doctor thread themselves up when you can use some Scotch tape? Erudcators sure are different than celebrities.